Peace and power. Peace and power. Peace and power. We're gonna go over a couple of topics for today. Let me clean my nose. Odd enough, as soon as I get ready to do a live, my nose start running. What? Man. What? Okay. Um, Peace and power, y'all. I am so sorry that I have neglected you all. I said I would be here every day to do a live. And that's just not possible. I have real life going on. The other day, I left, I drove to take my car, ended up having to walk home 4 miles. Every day is just not possible. But I am here. I'll talk about a couple of things. The first thing I want to talk about, yeah, I do not feel good. I just made me a smoothie and I put in it castor oil. Yeah, I'm telling you. So I'm moving right along. Peace and power to you. I want to talk about the Jesse Smollett story and also a couple of these other stories. You know, California, we're gonna start now and we'll get back to Jesse. California is now going to teach. Hey Angela. Hey Pre-Shanes. California will now be teaching your kindergarten children that there are 15 genders. 15. So in kindergarten, where your child just want to play and be with their friends, they're going to be teaching your children that you can identify as 15 genders. We all know in the world of reality, there are 2 genders. That's it. If you cannot bear a child, you don't have a period, tits, you are not a woman. No offense to those that feel like they're women, but we're not sharing the title woman. And then now you can thank the LGBT QRS TUV WLY and Z community. Now they have a bill that's on the books to teach your children that there are 15 genders in California. The other bill that's up in California is to tax you for drinking water. They already done told you they done ran out of water. So my question is, if you out of water, what you gonna tax us for? California is leading in the push of all the craziness. All of the things that we've been hearing about for decades, they're becoming reality in California first. And then, you know, they try to push other stuff. I'm so glad I live in Texas. They really fight for their rights down here. And they have proposed that they do not want to any longer be a part of the United States. They sent in paperwork to the president to be separate because they know we are the most hated. So on to the Jesse Smollett situation. Y'all have to stop following all these stories about these people being attacked or whatever else. You can look up this information. Most actors, athletes, entertainers are agents. You don't get the power to influence without being in cahoots with the top dogs, the crazies that are running this country. You don't get that. So The attack on Jesse is now being questioned. His story is being questioned by the police. Let's start with all the stars that y'all look up to, putting it out there as if he got attacked and it was a hate crime because he's gay. If you go and look up the story, his attack was not because he's gay. He was attacked by Trump supporters who were yelling MAGA. They had on MAGA hats, Make America Great Again, whatever. I've seen so many people spread this story around, and you have all the stars talking about it's a hate crime. It was not a hate crime. He got attacked by Trump supporters. And I'm so sick of y'all not researching. Just because you hear it on the news don't mean it's facts. Now the police are questioning his story, and you got a quadrillion of these so-called stars showing their support. There's no need to support the antics. Right now, everybody needs to be working on themselves. Turn the TV off. Anything that's in your news feed, your subscriptions, your Twitter, your whatever, unsubscribe. Everything is to be looked at as a distraction. If it's not you handling your business and trying to start that business that you've been wanting to start, using this energy to get your business out there, everything else got to go. These people are liars, and they manipulate energies. So while you all worked up and you fighting the power, they are absorbing your energy. And you giving it to them. They are sucking your life force, literally. Me, I see these stories, but I do not get wrapped up in it. I might mention it to a friend or two or my husband, but at the end of the day, that stuff does not affect me. If you don't want your children being taught 15 genders in kindergarten, you got to get back to homeschooling your kids. And everybody keeps saying, oh, well, it ain't easy homeschooling. I never said it was easy. Anything in your life that was easy, you probably don't even fuck with it no more. Excuse my language. Everybody's always looking for something easy. Just because it's not easy don't mean that you don't pursue it. Would you rather be teaching your children what you would like them to know, or would you prefer sending them off to strangers? And I don't mean strangers like they don't. I mean, these people are strange. The shit they into, the shit they teach is strange. We know good and goddamn well there's not 15 genders. But in the world we're living in the society that we're living in, now you can be a unicorn if you would like. Just got to identify with unicorn, walk around, dress like a unicorn, get you a horn. You know, they got them tattoo places that'll install a horn on your head. Y'all don't believe me? Look it up. Would you prefer your children being taught that there's 15 genders, or would you prefer teaching your children yourself? For me, it's not easy being with my seed all day. I never said that. But if my only other choice is for my child to be taught by my enemies or by people that's going to teach him that it's 15 genders, I'll take the not easy part. Bottom line. Y'all got to stop expecting that everything you do is going to be easy. Nothing is easy. It wasn't easy for me to move to Texas, but I'm here. We just bought a home with land. Was it easy? No. It requires discipline. My husband calls me the CEO of our finances because I have discipline, because I didn't grow up having anybody giving me anything. I have discipline when it comes to money. So when it's time to make some shit happen, we're going to make that thing happen. Now, I came here to tell y'all, turn off the TV. They are constantly showing you the same stories over and over again so that you can be overwhelmed with the fuck shit. And y'all fall for it every time. Now, I don't understand how everybody feels so sorry for Jesse. But when it comes to people in your community, you have no empathy or sympathy for them. I'm back here working, so don't come back here. Nah. Turn the TV off. The news went to court 4 or 5 years ago and sued so that they can be considered entertainment news. This means that they can also spread false stories to get into your head and your emotions, and then harvest your energy. And you just going for it. Turn the fucking TVs off, okay? Get into getting your business together. I have 2 business seminars, one scheduled for this afternoon in about a couple of hours. Oh, yeah, an hour, less than an hour. And the next will be tomorrow morning. Yeah, tomorrow morning. Y'all better be getting about your business. If you are working for somebody, let's talk about another story. If you're working for somebody, they have, while the government was supposedly shut down, they have a bill that was proposed for employees to be microchipped. If y'all not getting y'all business together, so you don't have to worry about the fuck shit, that's on you. Once they start pushing this microchip shit and the ball start rolling, because some of y'all just slow. I'm just gonna be honest. Some of y'all buying into all this technology, whatever come out, y'all for it. When them damn smart TVs came out, them flat TVs, I didn't buy. We still had fat booty TVs. A couple of years later, come to find out, your smart TV is watching you, listening in on every conversation you have in your home. When I go to other people's house that have them, I keep that in mind. I don't want a motherfucking be recorded by any machines against my own mission. So I don't talk about a whole bunch of shit. Also, this energy we are in is a energy that will support any business that you have. They have freaking laundry spray, which is just water and starch, on sale at Target for $19.99. You can make water spray. Get you a website. I mean, you can make ironing spray. Get you a website and sell it for $15.99 and make you a profit. It's too much stuff out here that you can be business minded about. All the people that I was pushing while I was younger, and y'all, if I'm looking back and forth, it's because I'm on IG and YouTube at the same time. 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay. When I was younger, I knew one day I'd be a business owner. I was pushing constantly. All my friends, when they come up with a creative idea, I was pushing them constantly. Pushing. And then you have people that don't want to be around you because you're going to push them to be their best. I would rather have a motherfucker push me to be my best than have a motherfucker around me, allowing me to sit around and act and be at my worst. Okay? So fast forward to 2019, supposedly, the new year is actually in spring, but we're going to say supposedly. And you are an employee still. You did not utilize any of your gifts that were given to you by the universe, none of the knowledge or wisdom given to you by your ancestors, and now you work for somebody. And I'm not shaming work. My husband works for somebody. What I'm saying is, I'm in position now to boom this business, because by the time they start pushing hard for these microchips, he coming up out of there. We're not taking no chips in our fingers, our toes, nowhere. I wouldn't give a damn. We had to give up everything. Everybody keeps saying, well, they gonna make it so nothing is accessible. You should be saving your money now so that you can grow your own foods, not be dependent on nobody for no water. I'm thinking right now, like, how can we get somebody to dig for some well water? We buy a river and a lake. I'm pretty sure there's some water up on this ground. If you're not positioning yourself so that this matrix does not stop you or does not hinder you, or that you won't be forced, hey, Sunrise, so that you, hey, Bigger Belly, so that you won't be forced to be microchipped, because these bills are coming up. Bills was on the table about a whole bunch of stuff during the so-called shutdown. They were shut down to you. They weren't paying your money. But it seems like to me, after all these years of a government shutdown, now I realize that the financial fiscal year is ending every time the government is shutting down. So what they doing is trying to get their finances together. So they're going to shut the government down, act as if they at war, all on the news. They're going to show you plenty of brown people. But what they not showing you is that while that government shutdown was going on, there was bills that are being passed and proposed. This movie tastes just like that oil I put in it, castor oil. And I know in a minute it's gonna have me effed up. But anyway, like I said, I came here to share that information with y'all. So push again. You should be preparing yourself. Why the fuck you keep in and out focusing? Know you're watching. They zooming in and out. I know you're watching. They're about to start censoring everything, y'all. The censoring is not only on YouTube. I'm trying to see what that is in the background, child. The censoring will be everywhere. YouTube said that they are now about to start deleting all conspiracy videos. So if you got something that you like, you better get it, screen record it. They finna delete that. They are also deleting accounts that claim to have health benefits and health miracles and stuff like that. They finna go through and wipe this platform of anything that would help you. Too many people have turned off their TVs and replaced it with YouTube. You get to pick and choose your news. They don't like that. They can't harvest your energy if you picking and choosing what you putting in. So I say all that to say, this is a year where the universal energy supports you in everything that you are setting out to do. If you are sitting around not doing nothing, you still in your 30s, 40s, on the way to 50s, sitting around being dramatic, sitting around being chaotic, you deserve everything that is coming. Everything. It's too many people that came along, too many teachers, too many scholars, too many average Joes. Because what I noticed also is that I've been giving out this wisdom since I was a youngster. And it's always been like an old energy, a motherly energy. And I tell people something and they'll go and pay to get a reading. And the people who reading them tell them the same thing I told them. Give them the same exact words I use. I'm finna start charging after this plan. But no, you all should be in preparation. If you are sitting around complaining, whining, if you're not doing anything business-wise to get your shit off the ground, when they start forcing these microchip implants on people, what can you do? And I'm telling you, you're not going to come to this comment section and complain, because I have been saying for years, you can sell anything. Hell, we see living proof in the community. 432 sold you on 432 and then tell you it was different gigahertz of energy above that because the brand is 432. And that's the difference between coming up with a business and a name versus branding. He built the brand. And out of all the drama that we have underwent dealing with this brother, I take business notes. When he said that he didn't give anybody permission to give out his number and that I had his business number, what was in my mind other than bitch, ain't nobody trying to call you. The second thing that came to my mind was he has 2 separate numbers, so this is all business for him. I can't knock that. If I knew that he was a brand, building his brand, I probably wouldn't even made a video in response to him, because it's business. It's not personal. Y'all better be taking notes. Y'all better be in action, because once they start enforcing all this shit, they're going to teach your children that there's 15 genders. They finna start charging your ass for water. They already selling bags of air. They not showing you any information on Venezuela. All the Venezuelan people are in the streets. They have given them a president, and they say they don't want that president. So they're not showing you that Venezuela is, off the chain right now. But y'all worried about Jussie Smollett and whether he got attacked and was it a hate crime or not. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. Let Jussie worry about Jussie. Because at the end of the day, and none of y'all motherfuckers gonna step in front of no fists to protect this man. Y'all don't even know that man. Y'all need to stay out of other people's business. No business is being handled because y'all are constantly in other people's business. And that should be a problem for you yourself. Some people enjoy being in other people's business. You ain't got no goddamn business about yourself. You don't need to be in other people's business. Bottom line. Now, I was going to put on some makeup for y'all, but I ain't about that life for real. So you get this skin that I just exfoliated last night. And we're just going to rock with this sometimes. I'm not going to always be dressed up. There's no need for that. Sometimes I'm just sitting comfortably in my home. And after I walked them 4 miles yesterday, today I was going to be comfortable. I walked 4 miles in a onesie because I did not intend on leaving my car. It was a hot mess. When I got home, all I could do was get in the shower. It was over with. So, come here today in my own skin that I'm comfortable in. It's not perfect, but it's okay to me. I got a man. I ain't shopping around, so it's all good. This is what y'all get for today. I will be doing more videos. Like I said, I'm waiting for my backdrop to get here. And when I say get here, that means it's still in my Amazon cart. I be waiting for stuff to go on sale for companies to go out of business. So I be paying $5 for a $30 backdrop. But after I go to the business conference in Houston, then that's when I'm really gonna start setting up my videos professionally. But for now, y'all get all this sauce because everything on that wall I made, and those little real roses in the back, y'all see it. Well, I made most of it, some of the stuff I bought. But long story short, my motivation is don't keep waiting till everything is perfect. People respect real. You can have everything that's perfect and it can look all good and together, and nobody comes to see your shit. Because people like to see imperfection so that they can relate. That's why I tell everybody to go over to Mimi G Styles. She has a podcast called Business Shit. The podcast itself is great. The fact that the name is Business Shit makes it even better. But it's a ET and it stands for something. So she ain't just cussing. The thing that makes it awesome is that she is so relatable. When I say she gave me some business, get your life, I've been taking business classes all month. And y'all can act like YouTube ain't no class. And, if you ain't leaving your house and ain't no class, there's no excuse. I've been in conferences all month, sharing the information, taking notes, getting my shit together. I don't have any room for any mistakes this time. So that's what I've been doing with my time. Taking classes, Just getting prepared. Y'all should be doing the same thing. And I don't mean taking classes and not ever doing shit. She has something called actionable to-dos in her business class, which are things that you can do to start preparing to launch your business right in while you're going to class. I'm subscribed to a business seminar email where she sends out emails every day and telling you, what steps to take to get your business. All that. It's too much information out here available to everybody for you not to be knowing shit. But sitting around waiting on, some people don't start business because they say they don't have no money. She said she started off her business with no money. All the millionaires that I'm following now that has a business and they done made millions off of, they all say they started their business with no money. So all that excuse shit, it's time out for that. Y'all be making excuses over excuses. The bottom line is you're not being productive. When you're not productive, you're not finna be fucking around me. Okay? I ain't lying. I used to feel, maybe I'm being too harsh. No, I don't want no stagnant energy. If you cannot be productive, we cannot communicate. I ran into a couple of people recently that I would love to have a friendship with because being in Texas is lonely. All my family and friends are in Georgia. Before I take on another person or friend in general, before I take that on and you ain't got no motive, you ain't got no initiative, you ain't got no get up and go, I can't fuck with it. It's 2019. We ain't getting no younger. All the motherfuckers I know is my age. I am 38. Proud to be 38. Get your shit together. You're going to be 38 and complaining about your life till you hit 60. Pussy going to have gray hairs complaining about not having a good man. If you are with a man right now and he ain't a good man, you need to be making your way to getting the hell away from him as well. That's some of whoever is in a relationship. A ship is designed to take you places. If you're in a relationship and it ain't going nowhere, you can't see where y'all was. We was sleeping on the floor in a 1-bedroom apartment. Our TV was sitting on crates. We had crates for everything. We had crates for seats. We had a mat to lay on. We didn't even have an air mattress at first. We had a mat. I got pregnant. That's when we got the air mattress. Because I woke up one day like, I can't sleep on this floor no more. You pregnant. When you start getting up in your size, you can't just be laying on flat ass surfaces. That ain't gonna work. We got an air mattress, and then the further along I got, we got a mattress. And it wasn't new. Y'all kill me. Half y'all be bougie and broke. Bitch, you is not bougie. That is mental sickness. You don't have the money, but you want to look like you had the money. That's a mental sickness. Take me at my word. It's something wrong with folks. I'm going to say folks that are bougie in their mind, but don't have shit. It go right up there with people and when they talking about strippers. I had to get in their ass. You're not finna just sit here and dog strippers out in front of me. I came from a club, bitch. And I'm doing great. Half of the people I know is not as great as I am. And I'm not bragging. That's just on some real shit. Hey, mama. Hey, girl. What you doing? And I was just going to call you. But I had to do my live first. But, yeah. I came from the club, so I don't sit around and be entertained with motherfuckers that got something to say about a stripper, because half the strippers I know ended up being lawyers, doctors, etc., etc. And the main folks that be complaining about a stripper don't be having shit. You need to watch who you talk about. Everybody have their things that they do. You selling drugs is not better than a stripper. You taking poison and killing your own people. Your karma is deep when you do that. Anything you do, everybody got different hustles. You cannot be mad at somebody for making coins off of their beauty or their figure. Because some strippers are ugly, honey. I done seen a couple. But what I'm saying is, the point is, manage your own lane. Don't be worried about what everybody else doing. We living in some crazy times. People doing crazy shit. They playing different stories on the news over and over, keeping you in a low vibration. And then to top all that off, y'all falling for it and y'all are worried about the wrong shit. Don't be worried about what everybody else doing. Let the strippers be great. Everybody ain't got no squeaky clean pass. That's not reality. But guess what? Me coming from the club, and I don't mean from the club because I was in there minimum 2 to 3 years. And shout out to all the girls still in there stripping and I can't say it was a low point in my life. Shout out to all the strippers. Like I said, I had fun in the club. I was young. I turned 21 in the club. So I had fun. Now, I don't know how much fun the strippers these days do. I ain't promoting stripping. What I am saying is don't feel shame about anything that you do because nobody can judge you. Nobody. Everybody got their own shit. It's where you end up, not where you start. A lot of y'all are fake bougie. And let me get back on this bougie. Y'all like nice shit, but you can't afford it. Y'all spending money on shit that you can't afford. We have not had cable. We don't have no cable. We haven't had cable since we met. We never had cable. Oh, well, maybe we did. We had cable for 2 years. We cut the cable off because, hold on. I don't know what it is about today. My sinuses, that might be the castor oil. I don't know. But we had cable for about 2 years. DirecTV. We cut it off because we weren't watching it. We're not TV people. But also, it was just a bill that we couldn't afford, and that money could be going somewhere else. So we have not had cable in 2 to 3, maybe 4 years. Let's say that. You know, it probably stayed on for a year. All this shit y'all paying for that you can't afford, you can't build no business. And you are living outside of your means. Y'all don't need all this shit. A lot of people out. I'll be up there in a minute. All the people that we know, well, I used the incidents yesterday. My neighbors, day before yesterday, they came over. They came, hey boo, love you, mama. They came in. They said, oh, you know, it smelled good in here. That was the first thing at the door. And I'm like, I ain't cooked, but okay. Then they looked at my table, and I pay attention to people. They looked at my table as if it was like alien, because we got a card table for a table. We've been had a card table now for like 2-3 years. What I learned in the home buyers workshop class, and when I was researching, you know, when you first time buying a home, the do's and don'ts. One of the things that they said people do when they buy a new home is buy new furniture. They recommend you don't buy new furniture, but pay an extra amount on your mortgage every month so that you can pay your mortgage down. When you buy a new house, you don't need to worry about getting new furniture. Use your furniture you've been had. We've been had the same furniture. We swapped out the living room seat recently, and we still got another used living room suit. As long as we can sit on it and we're comfortable, we don't need no fancy shit. What we like to do is use our coins for vacation or some other shit we want to do. If we want to go and buy some shit, we would rather be able to do that than have a nice plush furniture, nice plush dining room set. That card table is there. When I get ready to clean up, I fold it up and mop up under it. Move it out the way. You don't need fancy furniture if you can't afford it. If you can't afford it, leave it in the store. It's not going to kill you to eat on your sofa. It's not going to kill you to eat in your office. Get your business off the ground first. You can spend coins later. Do I intend on buying new furniture? I plan on doing the whole house over eventually. But first, We want to ensure that we're paying that mortgage down because we don't want to be in a 30-year mortgage. When you pay an extra $100 on your mortgage every month for 12 months, that's an extra payment you done made towards your mortgage. When you make an extra payment towards your mortgage a year, it knocks off 4 years off of your mortgage term. We got to be smarter with our money. Like I said, get your business started. You're never too old. It's too many people using too many excuses. You're never too old. You don't have to be rich to start a business. I don't care if your business is selling cupcakes. You're using box cupcakes, icing them up real pretty, put you some sprinkles on them and sell them for $2 a piece at work. I don't care what you're doing. Make you some extra coin. My mama barbecue real good. Mama, I wish you would just start selling barbecue plates on the weekend. You know people are eating it bad. Hell, I want one right now, girl. I miss your cooking. But overall, it's no excuse. If you can cook, start selling plates. Don't sit and be talking about all these excuses. Too many people that can't cook and they selling plates. This is your motivational video, and I'm going to try. I can't be here every day, but maybe once a week, come over here and fuss at y'all real good. Y'all don't listen. It's too much talent. If you don't like baking and you ain't going to make cupcakes, make mixed drinks and sell them. It's people selling lemonade that they make them from scratch at home, putting in little jugs, selling them $3 a little pint, a little small lemonade. It's too many ways to make money. Stop spending money. Stop eating out. We don't eat out. If we do eat out, it's because we've been out all day. We don't be pulling our car at our garage and deciding tonight we're going to eat out. No. Another instance of eating out for us is if my seed is asking for pizza. He loves pizza. In general, stop eating out. If you can't afford to eat out, you should not be eating out. You should be cooking at home. If you can't afford to keep your gas tank on full, you should not be rolling around the city. I'm just telling you. If an emergency happens, you want your gas tank on full because everybody going to be trying to go to the gas station. It's going to be chaotic. People that don't have cars going to be at the gas station wait for you to fill up to steal your car. If you cannot keep your gas on full, you should not be driving around. Y'all got to practice some discipline. There's no discipline in our community. And you see y'all watching these stars. The problem is not you watching the stars. You're trying to live like the stars. These people are on rented time, rented collectibles. Their money is not real in the video. They have money machine, fake machine. They lifestyle, the diamonds and stuff, that shit ain't real. Did you know that the hardest stone is not a diamond, but turquoise? That our ancestors valued turquoise? And you walk around here trying to be icy. That shit ain't got no kind of value to it. It's not the hardest stone. It's actually a piece of coal that was pressured into a rock. It's not even a natural occurrence. They make them. It's GMO. But turquoise come out like that. We got to wake up, people. We got to wake up. We can't keep doing the same shit we've been doing. It's not working. Like I said, I got a business class in 20 minutes. I got another one at 11 a.m. Get your weight up. And I'm telling you, I used to be like, reach out to me, let's study. Don't reach out to me if you ain't got no business. I'm sorry. It's time out for that. I need business-minded individuals around me, and that's it. I can't have nothing else. All that distraction shit, it was good while it lasts. All the consciousness. Now the consciousness looking unconscious. It's all looking like consciousness is for sale. I don't have time for that. If you aren't bettering yourself and your life, I can't have you around me. Stagnant energy, and energy is currency. Money is currency. Stagnant energy / currency don't make no money. It ain't time to be scared. A lot of y'all scared to start your business. What the hell is you scared of? You scared of being great. You've been conditioned that way. You should not be afraid to be great. If you don't have no status, you really can't be the change that you want to see in the world. You have to be the change you want to see in the world. It don't start outside of you. It starts within you. And sometimes you can't move like you want to move because you're broke. Yeah, when people start complaining about gas prices, I don't be having nothing to say. Because when I pull up to the pump, I don't look at the price. When I pull up to the pump, I'm filling my car. My car gonna stay on full because I have a seed depending on me. And if an emergency happen, we're not finna be motherfucking stranded because I'm talking about gas prices that went up. That don't make sense. If you have a car, you know you're gonna need gas. No matter what the price is, if you ain't producing your own gas, unless you got a water car, why would you complain about that? That's kind of off to me. And then y'all, like I said, the neighbors was looking at my table like it was foreign, bitch. Have a seat. I told them they could sit in the living room if those chairs weren't comfortable, but I don't feel no type of way. Because y'all got all that furniture and you done told me your house dirty. And shit don't go together. Got all this big furniture and renovations and shit and your house dirty. If you can't keep a normal house clean, then the new furniture, you could have just kept old furniture. I was just looking. Hey, we here for ice cream and cake. That's what they got. And they went on out the door. I don't think about it. You know? I don't. All this complaining and stuff y'all be doing, y'all better be getting prepared. And I'm going to keep saying it. They finna start charging for water. They done start selling air in a bag. Air. You're going to have to pay for clean air. If y'all not getting prepared, I don't know what to tell you. And I don't feel sorry. A lot of people, I feel sorry for the world. I don't. It's better to be prepared than sitting around feeling sorry for yourself. If you ain't getting prepared, that's on you. Can't nobody help that but you. You ain't doing something right now to prepare yourself for they got a list of travesty that's coming your way. If you ain't preparing yourself, then what are you doing? California just put this bill up. They finna teach your kindergarten children that there are 15 genders. In reality, there's men and there's women. But now, your child, if they want to be, can be a unicorn. That's why we homeschooling. And a lot of people like, oh, well, they're not going to have any friends. Half of y'all don't even talk to the friends that y'all, you don't even talk to the friends you grew up with. So why the fuck is you worried about your children having friends? Friends bring influence. It's okay for them to socialize and play. But if you talk about you ain't gonna homeschool your child because they ain't gonna have no friends, they have conditioned your mind. You sending them off where they friends that they ain't even learning shit. They being taught that they were slaves, and then you talk to your grandma and she ain't never been a slave. And your grandma 96. My grandma 96. She ain't never been a slave. These people have been lying since lying. You know, my grandma 96 and has never been a slave. My granddaddy, when he was living, he wasn't talking about when he was a slave. And he was older than my grandmama when he passed, maybe a couple of years ago. That's what I'm saying. Y'all let these people set y'all up for failure. Malcolm X always said, only a fool would send their children off to be educated by their enemy. These people don't give a damn about you or your children. And then to not do something because it's hard, y'all don't want to homeschool because it's hard, it ain't easy, that's on you. We raising leaders around here. We don't want him to be led astray, so we're going to homeschool him right here. Let me give you an example. 3 months ago, he didn't know his numbers, 1 through 100. And I got him to count 1 through 10, and he was like stumbling. Ooh, that boiled my blood. Because he been learning his numbers and alphabet since he was like 1 going on 2. So this is stuff he been on. But I started working with him on a consistent basis. on a consistent. I was being consistent. Let's take it down. Okay. So fast forward this morning, when he got up doing his work, when he got through, he went to his number chart and read all them numbers 1 through 100. When he got through, I cheered him on. It brought tears to my eyes. What did he say next? He said, next, I want to learn how to count to 100 on my fingers. And I told him, you're going to learn. It's just that easy. I asked my neighbor what her child, which is like a year younger than my child, what he was learning in Head Start. It's a Head Start over him. She said they teaching her child manners. He ain't got to have no motherfucking manners. Manners ain't getting you shit. I've always been well-mannered, and everything that I had to work hard for it. So you being fucking polite, we don't want that. We don't want him to be polite. We go to Walmart and people be like, oh, you got to say please and thank you. And I tell them, we ain't teaching him to beg. So he not going to say please for some shit we paying for. And he don't got to say a motherfucking thank you because we paid for this shit. What is he thanking you for? That's conditioning. When you paying for something, you don't have to say please and thank you. It's being polite. But polite is not what's ruling this country right now. They finna start charging your ass for some air and some water. And I don't give a fuck if you say please and thank you 100 times. You're not finna be getting that air and water free. Right now, we drinking bottled water. You can go to the store and say please. They're not finna give you no cases of motherfucking bottled water for free. Bitch, if you ain't got no money, you won't have it. So all that teaching your child to be polite, when she said that they teaching her child to be polite, manners, and colors and shit, he been on his colors since he was 1. Bitch, I will not put my child in your Head Start program so you can slow his mind down. That's what they want to do, dumb your children down. If you teach them at home and they go into a facility to learn, and the facility is learning slower than what you was learning at home, why would you want to do that to your child anyway? And I'm just curious. That's something that I don't understand. Not gonna happen. And then she suggested I should put my child up there with hers. No, bitch. I just sat there and continued fixing bowls of ice cream. He would never. First of all, I'm not gonna see him anywhere where he's the only brown person. Before I do that, he's gonna be homeschooled to the end. Secondly, around here, there's not a lot of brown people. If I sent him to a school, it'll be private and brown owned. I would not put him in a position where he's in a public situation and they making a spectacle. And now y'all know they going in on your children's hair. So he get to school and he got locks and they say one thing about my child hair. Then I got to go up there and show my big brown ass. No, thank you. No, we're going to keep him here. Homeschool him. Install values in him. We're going to learn about his astrological chart so that we can hone in on the things that are in his chart that are going to make him a value to society. And when I say society, I don't mean the cuckoos that's running the country now. I mean, he's going to learn his own culture and how his own people do shit. Not what they teaching. They're not teaching them children culture. They teaching your children that they were slaves and they weren't. You know, that does something to a mental. Growing up, I learned that we were from Africa. Even though ain't nobody told me, I was finna go back to Africa. I'm arguing with my husband because I just want to go to Africa and get the hell out of here. Come to find out, did my genealogy, and we not fucking African. I would have been over sitting in Africa without my husband. Probably getting mauled down by the citizens. And I wouldn't be able to do nothing about it. So y'all can have that. I came over here, like I said, to give y'all a good fussing. Y'all can call me auntie. You know, I come on here to fuss at y'all. Get on top of your shit. Get your businesses together. If you older and you don't know too much about business, that is not an excuse. Buy you some dollar box cakes. They cost $1. Buy you some dollar packs of pudding. When you put the pudding in the batter of the cake mix, it makes it real moist. Sell you some cupcakes. and save your money. Y'all be making extra money and think that's a permission to spend. The reason why we got our house is because our extra, I always just putting that back to the side, you know. And every now and then I do get in my mode where I do want to buy myself something nice, or I'm gonna start getting my nails and toes done. But that's not something I have to do. I don't have to go and get my nails and toes done. If we don't have the money, the shit ain't finna get done. I'm gonna pull out my pedicure bowl. I'm gonna sit in my office and do my own nails and toes because I know how to make them look just as good as the nail shop. Like I say, you living outside your means, it's time out for that. Most, if not all of y'all are broke and y'all living like y'all rich. Not cool. I'm thankful that I'm not picky. My husband's not picky. What we do, if we have it on a rough patch, we got a couple of days, we got emergency noodles in the house. We ain't bougie. Hell, that sounds good right now. Some chicken noodles with some hot sauce. I ain't saying it's the healthiest thing, but what I tell you, what we not doing is finna go out there and buy nothing to eat. And our account ain't on fleek. I'm sorry. That's not gonna happen. And y'all gotta learn how to be creative. All right. Another fun fact before I go. There's a lot of depression is really creativity smothered. That means when you don't use your creativity and you hold it in, it's the universe taking that energy, giving it to you, and you not using it, it's bottled up. It turned into depression. Use your creativity. You don't have a choice. Do you want to be mentally healthy? You don't have to use your creativity. I got some sisters lining up. We got some new stuff coming for y'all. If don't nobody align with me in the proper timing, because I'm a timing person, you can't bring me an idea and think we just gonna pussyfoot it. If nobody else is coming in appropriate timing to manifest some of these things, I'm gonna do it by myself. Bottom line, I'm about to start blogging. I'll let you all know. I'll share my first blog when I do it. But there's also a podcast in talks. For me, I would love to get a couple of women, maybe a dude to join, that are into natural living, you know, living in lifestyle. I would have a great panel, just some of the people I know ran into on YouTube. But the alignment has to be there. We don't need no people that need too much attention. I don't have attention to give people. The other young lady that brought the idea to me, I had actually written the idea down and somebody brought it to me. So once we get that popping, we'll be sharing that as well. I'm gonna ask my brother, because you know I like the number 3. So I don't mean my brother, I mean getting to the root of it all. Brother Uno, shout out to you. I'll be asking him because he's a male that can admit when he wrong. I don't want to be in cahoots with no males that can't say, you know what, I was wrong about that, sis. You was right. Or me and him, we can argue and we still move on with our conversation. A lot of people, you get arguing with them, the conversation over. I don't like that because we ain't gonna always agree. So I'll probably ask him and run it by, like I said, the other person, my sister involved. But other than that, I'm gonna be working on this business. And y'all, I really gotta go. This seminar finna start right now. So peace and power. And I'm out of here.